Hey guys, I just want to make a video on how I've been farming 8-0 as a new player. Because if you're like me and you've been looking around and just finding a bunch of guides that don't seem to work for you, or everything leads back to boss rush, I kind of want to show you how I've been mixing that up and still, I think, making steady income. I won't say it's amazing, or I'm not going to clickbait any numbers or anything, but I'll show you. This is the 50 map test I ran from. Hold on, let me reopen this. This is the 50 map test I ran from yesterday with the Strat. Profited 723 FE. Map investments up here. I've made some adjustments to this, so this is gonna look a little bit different. But these are some rough numbers on everything that I did. So let me explain the main point of the Strat, which is you're going to be abusing as much resonance drops as you can because the resonance prices are really good. So how you do that is you want to add as many bosses to your map as possible, which you do by going up here. You grab this boss. The problem with this is you do less damage to bosses, right? 100%. So everything's going to be a little tanky, and I'll show you my numbers in a little bit, and kind of you can get a rough estimate from there. And then I have 4 profound points. I think you have to do T8 Traveler to get this, if I remember correctly. If not, I'm sorry, but you do need 4 here. So snag some kill or whatever you need for that. So if no legendary compasses are placed, it counts as having no compasses. So that opens up this one. If no compasses are placed, you have a 25% chance to get 4 additional bosses. And you have the boss chance up here. And then we're going to be running 4 points in Eterna, because Eterna can spawn a boss too, which actually happens quite often. And then what I had yesterday and I was trying out was these Oblivion points and these Winding Key points. I think they're actually bait. Same with these Energy Core. So I took all these points out, and what I did was put them here in Magic Monster Pack, and I come down to Beacon, and then I added all this stuff for Magic Monster and Beacon drop chance. If you don't have the points, this is the stuff I'd take out here. Is all this down to here. And even if you can't take these out, you need these down here because basically bosses can drop beacons because the resonance can turn into beacons, right? And then you have replication chance. And then these are going to be really good because I will show you compasses. Another adjustment to this tree is if you don't want beacons, take all this out, and then you just go God of Might, or God of War, sorry, for faster mapping. That is the easy adjustment I do. I forgot to mention all the bosses will also drop snow paper fragments. So you can see a lot of here. You get snow paper, you get your resonance, and then a lot of your money is going to come from Blacksail. Blacksail, you're just going to stack as many wealth memory threads as possible. And then I like to go for 1 wonder for the multiplier, or try to go for the multiplier. Base quant's good. I think stacking rarity actually makes invitations drop a lot. TLDR with all that. So bosses drop beacons, snow paper, and resonance is the idea. And then do Blacksail on top for a lot of the profit. A lot of the other stuff maintains prices of everything for you. So because we have so much investment in here into beacon stuff and we're losing so much drop quant, we're not focusing drop quant stuff because this stuff is guaranteed to drop in these stacks. So drop quant, like, that's why you don't want to go into things that have like random chances. Like, you don't want to go into gear stuff or nothing because your quantity is lower than normal, right? So you want to keep abusing the natural, these things that have just chances, right? Chance is huge. because this is just going to happen every time you kill it instead of roll against anything. And especially when I don't have a great understanding of quant, I don't want to mess with that. But so we want beacons in every slot because we have so much investment into into compasses, compasses in every slot. So we go with a veteran compass because this is more beacons because you're just adding more magic monsters, right? Always use returning Blacksail as soon as you can afford it. Blue Blacksail is bare minimum. You need it every map. And use Eterna because this Eterna will basically add influence so the bosses can spawn or more often spawn in the maps. It's better than doing things like I was messing with this earlier. Nice, that's old actually. You can do stuff like folklore, but this only adds a resident instead of adding it to the whole map like Eterna does, which is efficient because Eterna also, you may see this number, but Eterna is also a big chunk of this resonance and this random FE drop. So it's very much worth it. Random invites and thread scrap. You can see, like I said, a lot of the money is from Blacksail, but all this stuff pays for mapping and then some so easily. So yeah, I just try out a 50 map test, see how it works for you. And I hope I didn't bait anybody. Have a good day.